Hello, my name is Uwe Keuter. I have Stefan Schneider and Brandon Green with me. Welcome to our webinar. We just started the recording so we can get going. The recording is also available after the session. Thanks for joining our session today. It's about the next evolution of contact center solutions. We give an introduction and we give an overview and we give a roadmap about the next generation that CCT has provided now in a new solution called MX Cloud. So everything that is available from CCT is available in an enterprise version of the cloud that we provide. The webinar today, we're going to share the three speakers. So Stefan has a part to give you the introduction. Brandon will talk about the latest and greatest AI capabilities that we have added to the platform. So Stefan, maybe go ahead and we give a brief overview about the agenda for today. As I said, the multi-experience capabilities, the product, we're going to show an overview about the architecture, about the functionalities, the features, the functions for the contact center as a service, as well as for the unified communications as a service features. We will also give a little bit demo introduction into these use cases. Then we will focus on what's new. So what's new with our version 8. Stefan will provide a bit more details on features and functions that are mainly related to AI and automation. So Brandon will talk about these in more detail about the AI capabilities, the automation, the customer and employee functionalities to increase the experience for, on one hand, for the customer, on the other side also for the employee. We will give a brief intro also about the reporting and the statistics called analytics in our platform, as well as Stefan will cover the roadmap. And as always, there are questions, use the Q&A chat. We are available to answer the questions via chat. So I would say jump on to the next slide and Stefan, go ahead and give us the introduction.
Yeah, thank you, Uwe. So giving an introduction about our new CCT Cloud, MX Cloud interface. So what we provide is full CCaaS as well as unified communications solutions provided in the cloud. We provide all the different channels, we provide AI integrations, and basically we do also offer a very flexible environment when it comes to hosting. So of course, we have our own public hosting. We do also support in circumstances private hosting, private cloud environments. On the other side, we are also open to deploy our solution on existing tenants of the customer in AWS, in Azure, or in Google Cloud. On the right side, our three main stacks, the agent workplace and the user workplace, the management interface to configure, manage, and monitor, and then finally the analytics, where we have real-time reporting, historical reporting, and also quality management and workforce management integrations. So going to the next slide, a bit overview about our CCaaS functionalities. Of course, still an important channel, phone. So we provide full phone functionalities with contact center routing, queuing, skilling, flows, call flows, but also some add-ons to attach intelligent routing, including also AI components like conversational AI. So a wide variety what you can use from, I would say, pretty simple to really high, complex, and really customized environments. On top of that, of course, I already mentioned it, the UC part. So we have cloud phones for the users. We have mobile app phone. We have ring all devices. So this can be ring across all different devices, web phone, mobile phone, physical phone, and of course also integrated with the phone and the other channels presence. In-house presence, as well as today also very important for quite a lot of customers. We do have a out-of-the-box integration with Microsoft Teams to support click-to-call, presence exchange between Teams and us, and instant messaging to users who don't have our solution, but working with the Teams web client or the app. On top of that, digital channels, email, documents. We have support. We have our we have our own chat API. We have chat. We have the possibility to use a chatbot with our solution. We have the possibility to add external chatbots to our solution. We have SMS, MMS, WhatsApp, and other channels like Line, like Viber. Video is a component we do support in two modes. Video can be a standalone channel, so customer from the website just simply starts, wants to have a video conversation with calling to the agent. So it gets routed, it gets queued. But on the other side, video is also a component that can be added on each of these channels, meaning if I'm in an existing chat, I could easily extend this chat to a video chat, including calling, and also very important, screen sharing, co-browsing. This is also part of our video solution. All these channels, we just add the AI part. So we have AI solutions in different areas. In front of the contact management by the agent, we have, I already mentioned conversational AI, text AI, so chatbots, voice bots, and other stuff. Second area is agent assist, and also some other areas. We will cover this later, so I will just briefly discuss this. A few more channels, also very important, outbound and callback. So we do support campaign management internally. You can upload thousands of contacts. You can work them in a unified, and that's the important message, in a unified routing engine. So all the different channels get put together into one routing engine where you can decide with which rules you will route which contact to the right agent. Callback functionality, schedule a callback from the website, including our own API, scheduling a callback from the IVR, from the workflow, from the call flow, different areas where we offer the possibility to create callbacks, as well as the agent can also schedule callbacks while he's working on a different channel. Last channel, but very interesting, is our OpenTask channel. The OpenTask channel is an API-driven channel that allows customer to basically provide us any work request they want us to handle inside our solution. So if you have probably some work activities that are not directly related to channels, you can give us these activities. We put them into our routing engine. We route them. You can report them. You get the handling times. You get the statistics for these contacts. And basically, this is a very flexible environment where you can also integrate in this OpenTask channel your third-party systems, CRMs, ITSM, whatever it is, to use this for a communication between systems. Third-party integration in general is a very important topic for us. We have out-of-the-box connectors with Salesforce, Dynamics, ServiceNow, and others. On the other side, we do provide professional services to basically integrate any third-party tool. Nevertheless, if it's a global product, a local product, or a self-developed product, we provide an integration on professional service base during the project. Finally, Scripter, I would call it AI Lite, is the first step of our AI. You can have scripts, agent scripts, customer survey scripts that get published with the different channels when the agent is working on topics. And of course, we do also have agent assist in a real AI mode. Analytics reporting, we will also cover later. So apart from the UC part, contact center part, we do also have unified communications integrated. So this is an all-in-one solution for your whole telephony as well as omni-channel contact center. For the UC part, we do provide the provisioning. We do provide integration, as I already mentioned, with desk phones, with soft phones, with mobile apps, all working either together or the user in the UC environment can decide which device he will now use for calling. The solution also provides an integrated conferencing and webinar functionality. So you can have conferences with up to 25 users. You can have webinars with up to 100 users, all included in your UC environment. Also in the UC environment, we do also support basic reporting, so call detail records for billing and other stuff. Real-time control, contact center I already mentioned. Contact center as well as UC we do also provide recording. So we have screen recording, we have voice recording, and later on we will also talk a little bit about how we use that in our analytics, to report and analyze the voice part. Endpoint management, we do support, I think, about 250 different devices from different vendors. So we are pretty open to connect probably also existing hardware. And of course, system management, dial plan, and user management. Coming to the next topic, bit an overview for our audience that is already familiar with our CCT MX Cloud. Some new functionalities with version 8, and we're happy to present them, I would say, first time here. One of the biggest new features in our version 8 is the integration of AI agent assist. We basically do provide 3 different options for our customers. We are integrating with Core AI as well as Cognigy. These 2 are leading AI companies in this area with agent assist. And basically, you can use the agent assistance in different modes. So you can use it just simply as I would say, as a knowledge base. You can also integrate the agent assist with your backend systems to create automatic processes, so that the customer and the agent, while they're working on a contact, like in this example with a chat, that the agent can start activities in the background to do an automatic processing, bookings, and all this stuff, including the third-party systems that you're using. The last and third option is we call it bring your own AI assist. Not quite often, but sometimes customers do already have something in this area, which is probably at the moment like an island solution. So you want to integrate it into a unified omni-channel experience. So what we do offer is you bring your agent assist, we implement it in a project, and then you can use your existing integration where you already spent money. The second big area in the AI part, now coming with version 8, is the agent automation and AI in the area of transcription. So we have a fully integrated live transcription. So during the call, you get the live transcript of the caller. We have a functionality called customer journey. The customer journey provides a 360-degree view of all the activities the customer, historically as well as open, has done with the contact center. So you see historical calls, chats, emails. You do see open emails, open callbacks. You can interact with these open contacts and proactively close them. And the important part, or a missing gap quite often in this area, is that you do see a chat transcript. You do see an email body, an email subject, and all the details of the email. But for voice, you only see that the customer and the agent, they talked 4 minutes. So with our live transcription, we take the transcript and also put this into the customer journey. So when the next call arrives, the agent can easily see what happened before. And not only the transcript in the large version is available, we do offer 2 more functionalities. We have translation. So again, in live as well as in the customer journey, you can provide agents a live translation of the existing current transcript while they're talking to the customer. So if probably a Spanish native speaking agent is working with a customer, he could have a US American English conversation, and in parallel, he could see the live transcript in Spanish. That's a pretty cool feature, especially for persons who are probably grown up with a foreign language. And finally, last area, summarization. Even if I have the transcript in the customer journey, it's still, I would say, it takes time to read through the whole transcript. So what do you want to do? You want to really easy summarize the transcript into a few sentences, and this is what we support. And these are the great new features we have in this area. To show a few screenshots, I won't go into details because we later on have a short video where we show all these 4 possibilities with live transcription, transcript and customer journey, summary, as well as the translation, in this case, in the customer journey. The third big feature we provide with version 8 is our graphical contact flow editor. The graphical contact flow editor is a possibility for users to really easily, with drag and drop functionalities, create their own call flows, create their own email flows, create their own messaging flows, and do whatever they want. No code is the magic word, but on top of the no code, we do support some blocks and mechanisms to also provide the functionality for a really complex scenarios. So we have a no code and an expert mode. And with the expert mode, you can really deep dive into integrations with third-party systems out of the box. You can connect to your CRM system. So for example, for an incoming call, you can take the caller number, you can connect to your CRM, you can receive information, you can use the information inside the call flow to either present it to the agent, prepare a screen pop to your CRM system, or do intelligent routing decisions based on information that is outside of the contact center system, but located in your environment. And this is basically something we provide. And of course, we do also provide AI capabilities, so integration with conversational AI, as well as speech recognition and text-to-speech. A few more features, of course, we have quite a long list, but we just selected a few to present to today. In the chat area, we have added the download and email of chat transcription. This can be configured individually by tenant, how you want to offer it to your customers. We extended our customer survey functionality for voice, email, and chat to provide emails, to provide a web survey that is added into our analytics for reporting purposes. And in the web client, also a pretty cool feature, the presence we've already, which is already part of our solution, is now also part of our speed dial module. The speed dial module itself is something where you can configure the queues with a threshold. So you can have a waiting cost threshold or an oldest wait time threshold with 3 different thresholds, and you can add colors to this. And at the end of the day, this will be added into the speed dial module, so that the speed dial module presents you these queues with different colors. So in this example on the right side, we do have the automotive and the technical support queues on top. And based on the threshold configuration, we do present them in this case with green and yellow. So meaning it's a good time to transfer the call to the technical support, but maybe already critical to transfer it to automotive. In the second row, we have the second part of the presence functionality with agent presence. So also in the speed dial module, when you try to contact another agent or another user in your environment, you do see the status of the user. Green for available, yellow for orgs, and red for busy working on a contact. And this is something I would say, it sounds pretty small, but it's very, very helpful for our customers. And this was a very, very, I would say, highly voted feature that our customers wanted to see. Another area is also adding personal templates. So agents can now configure their own personal templates for chat, for email, for messaging, and other stuff. Finally, in the analytics reporting area, we did a historical report redesign. We added a few new graphical historical reports. We integrated WFM functionalities with MX Cloud Voice. So we have now natively integrated the recording and scoring and some AI components I will mention later, as well as a new dark mode. And that's basically that's it for the new features of version 8. And now I will hand over to Brandon to continue with the AI functionalities.
Thank you, Stefan. I appreciate it. And thanks everybody for joining. The first thing, we hear a lot about AI, and there's a lot of confusion at the conferences about this that I noticed at the conferences that Uwe and I have been to. It seems to be a lot of chatter, and for us, we really focus on automation using conventional or conversational AI. Apologies. So let me talk about that a little bit. So conversational AI at the root is a type of artificial intelligence or AI that can simulate human conversation, and that's made possible by NLP or natural language processing. And NLP is just simply a field of AI that allows computers to understand and process our language. NLP is typically used to analyze meaning of text and speech. And then what it does is it generates responses that are appropriate and relevant to said conversation. That's about this. So go ahead to the next one, Stefan. So the next slide here, we're going to talk about virtual assistants for customers. In this instance, CCT can provide proactive and contextual self-service along that customer journey that Stefan mentioned prior, the 360 holistic view of the customer's journey through the platform. And we do that in the form of knowledge, live chat, virtual assistants, hyperlinks, and many other areas. What it does, though, is it helps identify and resolve customer issues before they occur. And the goal with virtual assistants is to allow customers to quickly get answers without involving agents, which can then increase conversion rates. So in this slide here, in the event that a human interaction is required, we use Agent Assist, which is an AI within CCT's Contact Pro CCaaS solution. This helps agents to increase customer satisfaction. The Agent Assist essentially is monitoring the current conversation, and then it displays relevant knowledge, such as relevant knowledge-based articles or frequently asked questions to agents directly on their desktop. And we can do this across all omni-channels. What this does, though, is it allows agents to respond very accurately and quickly. Additionally, these can be set to ensure agents within the call center can hit specific KPIs that are measured with quality assurance, like quality assurance teams, where they listen to calls and they're looking for specific key components along that conversation. Overall, this can result in improved employee and customer SAT scores, I suppose higher first contact resolutions, and it can lower cost to lower average wait time and fewer abandoned contacts. So here's where we get a little bit fun. So in this slide, we discuss multiple bots working in a singular goal to learn intent and need. So the term classic bots, they require a very large amount of learning to help a customer with their requests. With free text, these bots can always reach their limit. So at some point during the conversation, there's really no reasonable answer to its input. However, with the connection of several bots at the same time, we can always offer a customer an answer. The large language model, or LLM, and when I didn't really mention that above. So LLM is really just think ChatGPT on that. That one, what that'll do is it'll take over small talk and general inquiries. The subject-specific bot takes over the trained intents and special topics. And in this example, we have added a fact bot that's connected. So every input from the customer is checked by each bot simultaneously, and then a score is created. The score can then be used to decide which answer is best suited and sent to the customer. Or we could also do with more complex rules to choose a different bot with a higher score. So one bot might be really high, but it's not the right answer for that customer's inquiry, so to speak. Next slide. So the next example is what we call the help for creation or support for creator mode. This like suppose we have a user who wants to create or edit a voice or text bot. And they can get support directly from AI, actually. So in this case, the AI is essentially a co-pilot for the user, and they can support them in creating flows and use cases, and they can automatically create dialogues, all sorts of things. The AI can also provide support and training and testing of the bots that they've created. Next one, Stefan. Awesome. So this example here shows how to create a travel bot using AI. On the left-hand side, the user provides a description of their exact use case that they would like created. The AI automatically creates use cases such as flight times, flight offers, and hotel prices. Subsequently, the bot is created, and the user now has a working sample bot with several topics, and then can share this or enrich them with different people. They can get really creative and add more and more and more to this bot to make it more enriching. So the next two slides are actually going to show a few different models that can be used to help the agent directly. The AI provides suggestions for answers and can also be used to check and optimize the agent's written text. This is the suggested responses. This is a very powerful tool for agents where they are communicating to a customer in a secondary language like Stefan mentioned before. Large language models like ChatGPT are extremely well suited for live transcription. This provides the user with the conversation in text form in real time. And it can be used with other functions such as highlighting good and bad languages, using answer suggestions or cross-selling suggestions, and it could also find intent within the customer. Live transcription can also be used directly for live translation, as Stefan mentioned before. Employees who speak several languages can also see and read conversations in their main language. In a text environment, an automatic translation of messages or chats can take place simultaneously. This means that customers, contact center users no longer have to even write in the same language for those types of like chats and SMS. OpenAI's solution is also great for summarizing longer conversations. For example, a short summary can be created from a 3-minute phone call or even a 10-minute chat. And we display that directly in Contact Pro's customer journey and contains all the necessary information from those interactions. So the next thing we're going to do here is show a demo. Stefan's going to show a demo and speak over it. And essentially, the customer calls and the agent will see the live transcript at a later time, or even another agent will receive a new call from the exact same previous customer. The handling agent can look into the customer journey and see the transcript, a 5-sentence summary created, as well as a translated version of the transcript. So go ahead, Stefan.
Yes, thank you, Brandon. So before we start the video, so I will guide you through this video. If you want to listen to the video, including the audio, then feel free to reach out to our resource center. So this is our MX Cloud agent workplace, and I will start now the demonstration. So on the left-hand side in the work list, we get an incoming call, and the agent and customer start talking in this call. So we have the contact card with basic information, and then basically at the bottom, we have the live transcription. They're talking about buying a TV, in this case, an LG TV. So I'll just let it run a bit. So agent and customer are presented, also different colors. So agent always knows what text is related to what speaker in this case. On the right side area, we could now add agent assist. We could add some semantic identification. So is the customer happy? Is he angry? And so on. So there are various options to put some functionalities on top. So now he's collecting some additional information, and then they will finish this and they will create a booking for that. So I will just stop for a second here because this call is ended now. So now, later today or a few days later, same customer calls again into the contact center. So what we now will see is an incoming call. This is the second call of the customer. The agent accepts the call and he will have a look into the customer journey. So the customer journey provides him an information. He can do a mouse over of each of the contacts, and he does see the transcript that was recorded in the previous call. Now in this tab, we do see the summary. So out of this transcript, we just simply said, create a 5-sentence summary with the most important topics that were handled during this call. So this is pretty helpful because you don't need to read through this full transcript. And finally, in this example, we also have a translation into German. And these are the 3 functionalities we've added into the customer journey. And as I mentioned, if you want to listen, including the audio, feel free to reach out our resource center on our website, and then you can listen to this video, including audio. So coming to the area of analytics, with the AI integration and AI functionalities we provide in the area of monitoring, reporting, quality management. We do provide real-time dashboards. So we have a very flexible interface, web-based interface for supervisors, for managers, to create their own views, graphical, tabular, with thresholds, with colors. A lot of fun here to play around. Supervisors can create multiple of these views, and they can easily just switch between these views. And also, cool thing, if you're allowed to, from a right management, you can also share this. You can share it to other teammates. You can share it globally. You can share it on a tenant level to other people to provide already created solutions to the others in this area. Same stuff in the historical part, graphical reports, text reports, tabular reports. We have various options to get the data out of the web view, so you can export the data into Excel, CSV, PDF, clipboard. We have a scheduling functionality, so you can schedule it to send the reports via mail. You can store them somewhere to exchange, and we also have a back-to-back integration so that you can export data and also import data to different systems. So we provide the possibility that all the data that we collect during the life cycle of a contact, we provide a data exporter that is out of the box part of the solution to export our data stuff into databases, CRMs, web services, BI tools, data warehouses, to really use the data and attach it to other data to create powerful reports or other stuff. On the other side, we also have customers who are using our analytics solution as a kind of a BI or a data warehouse tool, because we have also an importer. So what we export, we can also import data from different sources. So meaning you can also take your contact center data and attach it with orders, purchases, other stuff, and create fantastic reports using the contact center data, including external data. Second integration part, pretty similar to the third-party import and export, is we do all out-of-the-box support various workforce management systems. With Calabrio, NICE, Avaya, Verint, Call Cabinet, and Bumicom, we have 6 really great products already out of the box integrated. And we also, like in other areas, we do support other WFM systems on demand, meaning let's make a project, let's make the integration. Typically, this is pretty simple, at least to export, but we also have the possibility to import data to do forecasting, agent skills assignment, automatic agent skill assignment from an external system. So pretty cool features. And in this area, also in combination with the WFM systems, we added now with version 8 also some AI components. So I already mentioned with the analytics that we added the recording and the scoring into our analytics solution. And the cool thing is with the recordings and the scoring, scorecards, and all this stuff, it's not only about listen to it and score the agent. It's also including an AI component that does the listening for you. So in the past, you had to have multiple QM persons listening to hundreds of thousands calls and then analyze them, score them, and then talk to the agents. In our solution, these recorded calls, the AI can pre-analyze. So pretty similar to the live transcription, the AI takes the recordings, the AI puts out all the information that's required, creates intent, creates a summarization, and then probably also already predefined provides the supervisor or QM manager only the recordings is needed to work on, or at least partially work on. And this is a pretty cool feature because you reduce the time the quality management team needs to go through all these calls, listening in. Last area, just a short overview about the roadmap. We are already in the early stage of version 8, so we have selected customers who are already started working with version 8 in an early release. The official GA is planned currently for November. And next year, April, May, we will then put on top our feature pack 1 for the release 8 that provides some additional functionalities in the area of where we put a big focus on gamification. We, of course, also enhance the AI integration, especially in the area with large language models like OpenAI, ChatGPT. We want to launch in the contact center, because for UC we already have a mobile app. We also want to launch a MX Cloud phone app, first on Android, later on iPhone. And we will also want to add additional text analysis AI functionalities in the area of email and messaging, so that we also have intelligent AI analysis of larger text like emails, including the attachments, including the content of the attachments. And that leads me to the last slide, and then I will hand over to Uwe. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Stefan. Was pretty interesting to get the latest update on all these features and functions. Thanks to our attendees. So far, there were not a lot of questions in the chat. If they come up later, we're going to send out the link to that recording. And if you're interested, you can also watch to the specific videos that we had prepared for today. If there are no more questions for today, again, thanks for joining us. We will usually repeat that kind of sessions twice a year. That was the summer session, and you can expect one later at the end of the year to give the latest updates about our functionality. Again, thank you, Stefan. Thank you, Brandon, and have a good rest of the day. Thanks to all our participants. Have a good day. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.